Hey guys, Jeff the Jeep Guy. Well, at least that's what I was formerly known as. I am working on that new channel. I mentioned to a lot of my friends, you come up with some great ideas and things like that for me to give it a try. And I think what I'm going to do, actually a multitude of things. One of the things I'm going to do, of course, I want to do some reviews. You guys know I'm a camera nut. Anytime we go out on the trails, I'm the one taking the pictures. Got the big camera, got the GoPros, the Osmos, things like that out and videoing. And trying to share as much as I can. I think we need photos in this world, you know, things to look back on. Anyway, reviews is one of them. I'll probably be going out and visiting some things, of course, at theme parks and things. We do that all the time, you guys know that. So I'll probably take some videos and some pictures and things from there, get those into a format and share those with you, share some experiences. I know we just recently did the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando. Special ticketed event. It was fantastic. Got to do all 8 houses. All the food was free, which was amazing. They had a lot of different food and stuff there. So I do have some video and things like that coming up with that one, so I'll talk about that. But my first video of the new series, again, I don't know, I don't have an exact name yet. Jeff the Jeep Guy actually is going to go away. Not because I don't have a Jeep right now, we just kind of concentrate on a little bit of everything. So it might be Journeys with Jeff, who knows. But I'm going to take you guys along with me. Make this quick because the review is actually kind of long. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to review a product I purchased recently. It's a camera, and I think a lot of you guys could benefit from this. A lot of you guys have a lot of fun with it, especially for kids and daily things, and just it's so easy to use and get it out there and stuff like that. But this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. They have a 2. This is the 3. The 3 is a little more advanced in it. 1-inch CMOS sensor. It works fantastic. Gets some great low light, birthday parties, things like that. Takes pictures also. It's just an amazing product. So this is one of the first things I'm going to do. This is going to follow up with this little gizmo here. Here it is. Look how small this is. I mean, I've got a 6-pound gimbal for a DLSR that I used to carry around. Not anymore. I won't carry this thing. So anyway, review's coming up. Enjoy it. It is kind of long. There's a lot of information in there. And if you have any questions afterwards, let me know. I can certainly help you out. If you're looking for cameras, things like that, camera equipment, computers, phones, any of that kind of stuff. Most of you guys know my knowledge on a lot of those things. Just give me a call and let me know. Or shoot me a message. Anyway, I can help you out. But enjoy the review. We'll talk soon. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This thing's just amazing. I've had the Osmo before. Actually gave one of the little action cameras I had to a friend of mine starting a business, and hopefully he's using it and going to make some good videos out of it. But GoPros, I've had them since first one came out. GoPro 2, GoPro 3, GoPro 3 Plus Black. I think I missed a few in there when I did go to the Osmo for a little bit. And then I went back and currently have a GoPro 9 and a GoPro 12, which is what this is being recorded off of. GoPro 12 is great. It's amazing. The stability on it is amazing. Things like that, So and this is not to replace the GoPro, because they both actually have a purpose of their own. GoPro is a great action camera. It's waterproof. Take it underwater. Things like that. It's so much fun to do that. This thing here is going to replace my large DLSR camera, my big Canon 80D, and the big Weebill S gimbal that I have. That thing is it's heavy, it's awkward, and when you walk out any place with it, everybody that sees it thinks you're on a movie crew because it's so huge. And all I'm trying to do is just get some stable video, something I can play with, something I can use, something I can grab some screenshots from, things like that. But yeah, it's a chore to take that thing anywhere. I definitely don't take that to Disney or Universal or any of those places. It's just way too big. So I saw this thing. Actually, I saw the Pocket 2 come out, and I like the Pocket 2, but it had some limitations to it. And I knew that they had that out. They were definitely going to come out with something a little bit better. This one is just amazing. These things are hard to get right now. They're out of stock in a lot of places. Luckily, I was able to get my hands on one. This, of course, is not sponsored. I actually paid for this. But all the specs and stuff. It's on the back of this thing. Biggest thing that makes a difference in this one here is the 1-inch CMOS sensor in it. The thing is with the 1-inch sensor in it, it allows so much more low light. So the low light areas, downtowns at night, things like that, it's just simply amazing. It pulls all the available light into that sensor. It shows you all the colors, everything else on it, and it's fantastic. So 1-inch CMOS sensor, and the other thing is it does shoot 4K at 120, so slow motion. Now, slow motion is really cool. Do some really cool action shots and things with it. Kind of try to explain it. A lot of motion films, things like that, are shot anywhere between 24, 25, and 29 frames per second. So they're taking take a second, like in a clock, from 1 minute to 5 minutes. You got that time span. So you put 24 pictures in that 1 minute span, and then as you play it, it's just playing those 24 frames. Nice, it's fairly smooth, looks pretty decent. The problem is if you start to change that speed, then it's going to change the quality of those pictures. A little blurry, a little grainy. I mean, not grainy, but a little blurry. It's just not going to look right. So what you're able to do with this, because of the sensors set up and everything else, you're actually able to run it to 120 frames in that 1 second. Which means when you slow this thing down, at 120 frames, it's taking a picture 120 times every second. So it's picking up every little movement in there. So the nice thing is you can actually see that that movement, and you can and it slows it way down, so that when you slow it down, you can actually see that raindrop falling. You can see the dog yawning. You can see that tire spinning and throwing the mud. You can do a lot of really, really cool things with it. Now, 120 frames a second is not going to allow you to see a bullet pass through a balloon, a water balloon. You're not going to see that burst of water and everything else. Those things, they run some crazy 1,000 frames per second or whatever, and it's just insane. Those cameras are extremely expensive. But with a 4K 120, you can get some fantastic shots with it, help up your game and your cinema, things like that you're doing, your videos. So makes a big difference. So let me rush through kind of quick here because I don't want to make this too long. The 2-inch rotatable screen with the orientation control, amazing. What it does, you just flip the screen up, it goes sideways, shoot your pictures in a wide frame format, touch screen on it, make all your adjustments and things like that on there. And if you need to do for certain things, I think it's TikTok, and for Instagram, you need your pictures a different way, videos a different way. You flip the screen on it. Typically it turns it off, but it has a cancel button. If you cancel it, then it shows it in that other format, and you can actually shoot your short videos and things for TikTok and stuff like that. Super intelligent, super quick, super easy to do. It makes this thing so smart to carry around with you. 3-axis gimbal, mechanical stabilization, fantastic. Now, I've heard some complaints on this thing that they don't like it because the head doesn't rotate all the way around. Guys, you got to remember, like on my Weeble S, when that thing, I can rotate that thing 360 degrees all day long. The problem is I don't have a camera sitting on it. I'm sorry, the camera is not connected mechanically to the gimbal. It's totally separate. This one, you have a camera attached to it. So you have some connection points underneath it, which is not going to allow that. So it does only go from one way. It doesn't go full 360 on it. That's fine. The way they've got it set up right now, it works great. Quick touch of a button and the thing does a complete turnaround, does a selfie on it. That's the other thing it goes to is the Active Track 6.0. The tracking system on this thing, I've never seen anything like it. My big camera's got it. It's set up to go through the big Weeble S, but this thing right here is second to none. You tap on that thing or you set it up to follow you. I don't care where you're going, it's going to follow you. It's going to expand out, take more of your body, take just your face alone, and it's amazing. It's crazy. Couple things is it's got that full pixel fast focusing on it. So it's going to focus quick on it, it's going to keep you in the frame, and it's going to look great. The other great thing is people do like take your videos a little more seriously is it does run D-Log M and 10-bit. So let me just try to quickly explain that. D-Log on this, D-Log is going to grab every color available, which means when you take it into your software program you're going to use to adjust for that, you have more range of colors. You have more range of colors to get the brighter greens, to get the better greens, to get the true colors, brighter blues, brighter reds, brighter, all of the lights in the spectrum. You're going to be able to get that a lot better. What your iPhone, your Android phone's doing, when you take a video or you take a picture with that, it's actually using its internal processor to automatically make that picture better for you. It's trying to make that picture the best it can. So when it comes out, you don't have to do anything to it. You can take that picture and throw it to, all your social media platforms, things like that. Throw it on your picture sites, whatever. The problem is not too many straight out of the phone iPhone pictures get awards and things like that. So when you go into that program there and you can actually adjust these things and get it where it's supposed to be, it's amazing how it turns out, especially if you're going to printing or anything like that. Another quick thing is the stereo recording. Now this thing does have 3 microphones on it, so if you do have 2 people standing on each side, it's going to pick them up from left and right stereo channels, and it's going to pick up everything in the center on it. So it's going to balance everything out really nicely. Now it does come, this one is the actual combo creator kit. So this one does come with a separate DJI Mic 2. And what's sweet about that is as soon as you turn this thing on, you turn the mic on, they connect together. So you don't have to be within 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet of the camera. You can walk out, but I'm not sure what the distance on it, so I'm not going to say, but you can walk out and still hear yourself. You can still talk. It's great. It's amazing. And it's pocket size. It's small. It literally, I took this thing out, did the Halloween Horror Nights special ticketed event. We got in, we're able to go through everything, go through all the 10 houses on it. I could take this thing, of course I couldn't take it through the house, that's just one of the rules, but I could take it, do everything else on it. As soon as I'm going through a house, take and just close it up, shove it in my pocket, walk through, we're all good. As soon as I come out and grab it, slide it back out, and boom, instantly start videoing again. Amazing. I love this thing. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but I'm going to be using this thing so much in the coming future here, or the coming soon, that I just couldn't pass it up. So I'm going to show you a couple of the quick pieces on here real quick. All your specifications on here. Of course, it's DJI.com. You can't get these at Best Buy. You'd have to order it. They don't stock them. Amazon, they do have them on there. Order them. It's usually a delay to get them because, like I said, these have been back ordered quite a bit. Got all your information. They do have apps for your Android and your iPhone, and you can get the refresh program on this as well. So anything happens to it, they got the warranty on here. Of course, DJI, and then one of the stickers. I pretty much basically unboxed this thing, so I'm not going to show you all the paperwork on it, but let me grab it over here real quick. So here it is. This thing's amazing. Flip a screen. Boom, head up. Whoa, you can see all my stuff. This thing's amazing though. The gimbal on it, moving back and forth. As I was saying, for other social medias, you can flip the screen on it here. Hit continue. Now it's in the portrait mode like you need for your other platforms, TikTok, things like that. Again, flip it back over here. We switched to 4K resolution. Yeah, that's the other thing. We've got 1080, 2.7, 4K, 24, 25, 30, 48. I mean, all the way up to 60 frames a second in that. Now, if you change your frame modes over here and you're doing video, whoop, get back over here. Panoramas, photos, video, low light, which is amazing. Now, the thing with low light is going to change it. Highest resolution is going to be a 4K at 30 frames per second. That's fine. We don't need high speed at night. Lowering those down, again, allows that 1-inch CMOS sensor to absorb as much light as possible. Slow motion. Slow motion is really cool. So this one here with 4K, 4 times at 120 frames per second. Amazing. Simply amazing. Now, if you just drop it down to 1080, you can do 8 times at 240 frames a second, which is amazing. Again, we're not going to see a bullet go through a water balloon, but you can be able to see it. So it's really, really cool. Of course, you shoot it on max, take it into your program, and if you post anywhere, of course, it's going to downsample it anyway. And then motion lapse, time lapse. Time lapse is really cool. We've got several in here that's already preset up. You got your hyperlapse. You can set all your adjustments for that. All the way up to 30 times. Time lapse. Do custom sunsets, clouds, crowds, things like that, and it kind of gives you what they recommend on it. Now you can adjust for some of these, and then you have motion lapse. Motion lapse is pretty sweet. You can do that just automatically. Do that 10-minute one at 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds it takes a picture and it goes from left to right. Then you can do from right to left, or you can do in custom mode. Custom mode, we can set it all up here. We can set our intervals, where we want it, how long we want it to run, things like that. And then when you go back to the main screen, you have the little plus sign on there. So you can literally bring this thing around. You can hit your first point, go to your next point, whether it's across, up. Whoa, too much light. Bring it back down. Hit your second point on it, and then you hit start. And it's going to time lapse at 10 minutes all the way over to that point. It's just, again, it's just amazing. Couple of things with this here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Small, look at that. Fits in my hand. I mean, there's nothing to it. It's locked the head on it. One of the things it does come with is it comes with this neat little case right here. Now it's notched out right here for the side of the gimbal. So you take it, screen down inside, pop it in there. Listen, it snaps right in. It's amazing. That right there, throw it in your pocket and go. Got this little lanyard here, you can dangle this thing around. No problem whatsoever. The other things it comes with, now I'll show you here because people kind of get this confused. One of the things, it comes with a small block right here. Small block, basically, on the front of this thing here, goes right into the USB-C, goes right into the USB-C here, locks into place. This moves your USB-C to the back of it so that you can charge it. But what it also does is it adds a quarter 20 to the bottom. So that way you can actually use this really cool little tripod they've got. Little tripod's gonna go on, screw on, pop out, set it down. It's great because you can also use this as more of a handle too. If you don't want to hold it way up here in the top, you can hold it down here. It gives you a little extra room down here. It has no other purpose other than to fill that spot and allow you to add this to it. It keeps it small, minimum, so you can use it. Now, just pop the button on it, pop it right out. You do have to make sure both clips are on there, otherwise it will come loose. Other thing it comes with that's really cool is it comes with this longer block right here. Now this longer block, again, has USB-C in the back of it, but it is another spare battery. So once you lock that on, again, click, click, it's going to show you battery charge, it's going to show you your main charger and your battery charger. So we've got extra battery on that. It gives you that little extra grip on there as well. And another quarter 20 on the bottom so that we can use our tripod mount on it. That's amazing. It does come, I know people ask about the filters and things like that. Whoop, see what I did? Gotta go upside down, there we go. So I know people did ask about filters and things for it. Now it does come with a wide angle lens on it, and then there are a lot of companies that have lenses for these things. So let me flip this over real quick. I don't know how well you can see this. These are cool because they're magnetic. So what you do is just snap right on, and it gives you a wider lens. There we go, turn it up. It gives you a wider field of view. Not a lot, but it gives you a little better view so that you can see it. Bring it out a little more. If you're doing selfies and things like that, like here, let me show you. So just hit this button, boom, turns right around to me. Actually shows a little wider field of view so that you get more, you're not holding it so far out, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Hit the button again and back around it goes. If you ever get off centered, anything else like that, you just double tap the button, it's going to bring it back to home. So it works really, really good. And we'll flip it over, let it go off by itself. You'll watch the head park. Boom, parked. Shows our battery percentage. Now, it won't go around, this is really cool. It won't go around and park with that on it. So we have to take that off, and then this thing will pop over and lock and stop and spot. Back on, click, and down we go. All right, now to the cool part. This little boy right here. This thing's amazing. Comes with a little fuzzy sock on it. DJI came out with these a little while back in their microphones. Worked great. I honestly didn't hear any complaints on it, but they went to this one right here. This one is their mic 2. Their mic 2 works with pretty much anything. Your DLSRs, your GoPro, your cell phone. Links right up to this instantly. It's great. It's got the clip on it. It actually has the magnetic part you can put on the outside of the shirt, sticks to the inside, and it'll lock it in place. And it comes with the, well, you call it a dead cat, but it's not quite big enough, so I call it a dead mouse. Snaps right on, and the quality is just amazing. So definitely got to get that. The other thing it does come with, comes with this really cool case. So you get this really DJI case on it. It's got everything separated, nice and smooth inside, so it protects everything. So you can put everything inside there. Of course, comes with the charging cable on it. And then the other things, I'm gonna put this over. The other things that I did do is I did go ahead and do the second mic. Reason being is with, you know, if we're out and about and things like that, and we're talking about certain events, certain places, certain things, we can both be mic'd up, and we can hear that in a left and a right stereo, and it sounds good. And of course, the second mic, of course, came with this really cool case that I could keep those in if I want to do that. But they all fit in here. I've used this here, so everything fits in this one case here, and I think that's going to be the perfect outfit. So if you have any questions on any of this stuff, you know, feel free to shoot me a quick message on it. I've played with it now for almost a week. Love it. Have been to Disney with it, have been to Universal with it, so I will be posting up probably some during this video. I'll do some little clips and things inside there so you can see some of the quality on it. I'll play them in a little box in a corner or something like that. But if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I'm working on a new name for the page. Instead of Jeff the Jeep Guy, heck, it might be Journeys with Jeff. Who knows? Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe so you can see what the next video is going to be like. Share, tell your friends about it. And then hopefully we will catch up the next time. Oh, we're done? Oh, I was just sitting here playing with this thing here. This thing is crazy. Amazing videos, amazing pictures on it. But yeah, anyway, this is it with the extended camera, the lens, the feet, everything on here. Set it down, just have a blast with it. So yeah, if you have any more questions on this thing, do not hesitate to ask me. And then, of course, like, share, tell your friends all about it. And then we'll talk soon. Peace.